Okay, this should be live. If you're out there, leave a comment. I'm about to freeze all the way home because it is a lot colder right now than it was when I went to work. It's not working out too well. There we go. We'll see if this thing picks up at some point. I am very cold. See if that helps with the noise. Because it's cold, it's wet, it's humid, what have you. And it is what it is. I'm getting some people clicking in, so thank you for anyone that's watching. But it was a lot warmer this morning. It's not so warm now. I'm glad that I wore the chaps and everything else. So I don't know why this thing keeps going off like that. There we go. Not showing. But anyways, this is my channel, Chasing Ghosts. If you want to know why it's got that name, read the About section on my channel. Other than that, basically I looked for my father for a really long time and I found him like 3 months after he died. Kind of figured I'd been chasing a ghost. And this road is rough. Just some of the water up here is receded. Now along this road, my signal's going to cut out a few times. That's kind of slick. There we go. I'm not the only one out here. I can't read who's on there yet. When I get up to a light, I'll read it. And just try to get home. Long day at work, long day. Just is, that's my normal. I'm just now heading home. Went to work yesterday and I am just now heading home. It's been flooding up by my house, but the river should be going down now. They let the dam loose and they let all the water downstream, so it started flooding everyone. That's always nice. And I need new gloves. I'm sorry, I have ADD and my hands are freezing. I don't have anything blocking the wind. At least on my other bike I got something blocking the wind. Not on this one. This is a Fat Bob, and I've been thinking about if I ever get the money, there's things I gotta buy before then, but getting that Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing with the windshield and the little hand guards and all that stuff, and putting that on this bike. Haven't done it yet. It costs money, so that's just how that goes. Need to get some new glasses, that sort of stuff first. But I do want to get the hand guards to go on this bike, help block the wind, and I do want to get the fairing and the windshield. That'll help this bike out a lot. I've got the bars and all that stuff on it. I need to put some highway pegs on the bars. It'd be a lot more comfortable. I don't think I want to have any problems driving the speed limit tonight, riding, whatever. It is cold. I think it's like 40 degrees. Am I zipped all the way out? I'm not going to be able to feel my fingers when I get home. The signal is going to cut out up here between these gas stations. There's one that's not open on my left that's going to come up. I'm going to go around a curve. There'll be another gas station that'll kind of cut in and out. And once I pass the other gas station, they're all within about, I'd say, 2 miles. Then the signal should get better. So I don't know if you've watched the chat or not. I'd like to see who's out there. I just can't read it. I need new glasses. I can't read with my glasses on. I have to take them off to read. And here's the first gas station. So let's see how it does. Somewhere through here it usually starts cutting off. And there will be a curve. Yeah, it looks like it's cutting out now. At least I know the areas where it's going to cut out. I don't know if I'm going to change the exhaust on this bike. I might put slip-ons on it eventually. Kind of gotten used to it. Everyone wants 2-in-1 exhaust. All that good stuff on them. And why does my back end feel weird? I had to slow down. Back end's feeling weird. But anyways, everybody wants to put the 2-in-1 exhaust and all that stuff on it. I don't know. I kind of like the exhaust it has on it. I might put some slip-ons eventually. I mean, if you have a Fat Bob or anything like that, you can let me know what you have. What kind of exhaust that you're running. Leave it in the comments. Wondering if I'm getting a low tire. I do not know. I know the wind's blowing pretty good. I have to stop talking because I fog up the inside of my visor and my glasses. Bike's just kind of feeling weird. I don't know if I want to pull in up here. Maybe the next one I'll pull in, check it out. Check my visor a little bit. There we go. Sorry for the noise. I'm just defogging. There we go. won't let me know how the audio sounds. I'll check that when I come to a red light or something. It shouldn't actually be freezing. I think it's like 40. But if it is, that would explain why my back end felt weird. My tires are cold. It should be warming up pretty good by now. No, the noise has to get louder when I crack my visor. I need to get one of those pen visor things. That might help. Just possibly. I have no idea what was all over the road there. Probably pieces of an animal. That would be my guess. Too fast, too fast. I'm not even going fast. That sign that was blinking is 50 miles an hour through here. As you can see, no one drives 50 miles an hour through here. This is Texas. The speed limit is like 80 miles an hour unless the sign says 55. Then it is 55. Because small towns do not play. Here we go. My fingers are very, very, very cold. I think that says Mark Malone. No. Oh, Buck Brown. Cool. I need glasses. I need new ones. Feeling weird in the turns. Just kind of take it easy. And I'll stop up here at this gas station, take a look at my tire, and take a look at my comments. And make sure I still have thumbs. I think my thumbs are those things that are burning. You know? There's all kinds of flashing lights ahead. That does not look good. so glad I brought my chaps today. Might cut out a little right here. Okay. It's like I'm at the MSF class. I can't find neutral. Let's see what all it says. Notification received. Oh, well, thank you. What is that? Vulcan Rumble? Awesome, awesome. I am live. Be safe. I try to be. The nun. And you'll go, hi, Chasing Ghost. Well, hello, Daniel. You're enjoying this ride tonight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Audio is good. Well, I'm going live from a motorcycle, so my audio can cut in and out. My signal can cut in and out. Let me see back. You finally got home to South Georgia. And you're only awake right now after having to make an emergency trip upstate South Carolina for family emergency. Catch up on Discord. Okay, okay. Let me see. Holy cow. What speed limit? Yeah, this is Texas. People ride pretty fast. DJ, how are you doing? You need heated gloves. Hey, if you have any that you would like to suggest, leave them in the comments. Let me know. I'll go back later and look at it. This bike is really good on the fast bits of the road. Doesn't rev too high. Okay. Well, this bike will go really fast. It's at that stage of not fast for a Harley anymore. There's a YouTube video. Just type in there Harley Davidson Fat Bob gaps everyone, and he's got it down at the track. It's an awesome video. The guy's got a YouTube channel. I don't know if he's still posting. Signal okay so far. Still here. Vulcan Rumble. Awesome. Let me see. A trick to find neutral is to push your foot on the shifter while going into neutral. Yeah, kinda. I just have everything numb at the moment because it's freaking cold. Warm my hands up by the motor. See if that helps. Why is it the motor can warm my inner thigh with no problems whatsoever, but it doesn't want to warm my gloves? See the water on my bike? That might be why it was feeling slippery. The water in the air. I will have to share what bike. There's this heart thing blocking off part of your comment on the screen. I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, this one's a 2022 Fat Bob. My other bike is a 2023 Lowrider ST. Those are the two bikes that you'll see in my video. This one's been sitting for a while. I think the battery is getting bad, because once the voltage drops below a certain amount, you'll get this check engine light over here. and I had it sitting a little too long. So when I take it in for the oil change, which is probably going to come up in a month or so, I'm going to have them do like a load test and everything on the battery. Yeah, maybe a little bit. This is Gulf Coast and it's cold. So we're about to go see what all these flashing lights are. If I stop again, I'll look at the comments. Now see, there's how you find neutral. Every time. On this episode of Finding Neutral, where have we found neutral? That's not good. Do you have everything blocked off? They're away, or whoa, that is not good. That is way not good. I think he's gonna block my path over there. Is there a spot here? I think I can. I don't want to mess with them, so I'm gonna go this way. Nice little groove to catch my tire. Must have messed with the wiring to their menu. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise, but that's annoying. Which way do we go out? I'm gonna go this way. The good thing about a bike is I have a lot more options than a car. If that other cop wouldn't have pulled up, I was thinking about scooching in. I don't think they wanted me going there. That is definitely the wrong gear. I am frozen. Well, I hope everybody was okay back there. It was Saturday night. It's Sunday morning. So you got the drunks and even worse, the people on their cell phone. At least the drunks look up, you know? You kind of know what the drunk's gonna do most of the time. Because they're not passed out, they're at least looking at the road. They're not looking at their phone for like the last 2 miles. I've seen cops doing that beside me, just looking at their phone, and it's like, you would write me a ticket for that. Oh, I'm glad I'm wearing leather, but it's still cold. It's very cold. a little shine on the road here. Just a little bit. I need to get home. I don't know if I'm going to pull in the parking lot or not. I'll look at the comments if I get to a stoplight or something. But I think at a certain point, once I get to where that gas station is where I usually end the chat, I'll probably just end it and keep going. It is very cold. Oh, that feels icy. Combine the wind, it is very dicey. I don't know how it looks on camera. Camera's weird. Sometimes it'll look dry and it's wet. Sometimes it'll look wet and it's dry. A lot of the times it looks wet when it's dry. And it's like, why? I guess something with the imaging, like the stuff reflects off of it. I think it's going to be foggy here in a little bit. That's a good bank there, Community Resource Credit Union. Really good rates. I'm definitely pro credit union. You know, they ought to be able to rig up a heater on these, kind of like on a Volkswagen, where it ran the exhaust like through the fins and up through the car. Not the exhaust, but it ran the air around the fins, around the cylinders, and, you know, vented that heat coming off the motor up into the cab. Oh, it's cold. That water puddled. Hopefully they fill this pothole in. There's another motorcycle. There's a pothole up here past 1960 where apparently there were 9 cars in the parking lot. All of them blew their tires. Someone said they filled it in. Hopefully they filled it in and they didn't cover it with a metal plate, because those things suck when it gets wet. It's kind of like hitting a manhole cover or something like that when they're wet. You do not want to do that. There's another brake on here somewhere. I can't feel it. It's gonna change real quick, ain't it? Nicely done. Coolness. Speed limit here is 50. Still got water on the bike. That's cool. Anyways, before all that happened, I was talking about my exhaust on both my bikes. Even on the other one, I don't know if I want to keep it, 2 and 2 or go to a 2 and 1. Slip-ons are kind of the easy route. This one, if I do anything, I think it'll just be slip-ons. I'll leave it 2 and 2 like it is. The wind. I'm not even going fast. Feels like it wants to take my helmet off. What am I doing? 61. It's not even fast. Then you have that debate of, do you want to just hurry up and get home and you're going to freeze harder but for less long, or try not to freeze so hard and delay the getting home? What is the correct answer? I do not know. If you have a question you want answered, I haven't got to your comment in the live chat, just go back later and leave it on the regular comments. I'll read it and I'll answer it. I had fingers. I had them. Now I have these burning things. Yeah, if anyone also has ordered one of those Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairings, I would love to hear from you what you think about them. Because that is what I want on this bike. I'll kind of be done with it as far as like modification or anything. Put the fairing on there with the windshield, put the hand guards on it, put some highway pegs on it, and maybe some slip-ons. But all that together is probably somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000. I'm trying to put back money for my trip this summer. My trip's going to go from Houston to Champlain, New York. The gas isn't too bad. The hotels, I haven't really done a lot of camping as an adult. And I'm kind of iffy on the moto camping thing. I'd like to do some moto camping, but I don't know if that's the time to do it. And I'm looking for more or less cheap motels. There's someplace that I can sleep and get up and go. I don't need anything fancy. If they got breakfast, that's awesome. Oh, it is cold, it's cold, it is cold. I'm going to be speaking in shivers in a minute. Thankfully, I do have a leather coat on and I have leather chaps. Assless chaps, of course, but they're all assless. Getting closer. I gotta be careful of these railroad tracks. I still want to kind of stop for railroad tracks because of at work I always have to stop for them because I haul hazmat. Then I get in my car, get on my bike or something. It's like I still have that almost of an instinct that I want to stop for them. Those lights are new. It never was a double turn there. They kind of did the construction this way. So the light goes off. It's like, you want to go? It's like, oh no, those are still red. Let's see if I see anything. Yeah, metal plates are very slippery on a bike. And that pothole should be right up here past this gas station. So hopefully they filled it in and they didn't put a metal plate over it. Road's rough enough through here anyways. Which part of the road you want to be on? Pick one. Construction areas are fun. All chugged out. That's a good pothole. Gonna have to get an ADV bike just to go to work and back. Pothole must have been on the other side that they were talking about. Not exactly sure. Try to breathe through my nose. Need to look at new visors, but visors are expensive. They just are. Everything's expensive. Oh, a bike's gonna be cheap transportation. Well, after the initial costs and everything, people are like, I can barely afford a bike, I'll get that. And then you can't afford any of the other stuff to go with it. You can come out cheaper, like getting a Honda, something like that. But, you know, you get a Harley, then I love Harleys, but they're overpriced. They're generally overpriced by about 10 grand. Where could the fucking road be? Oh, where could it be? Yeah, Harleys are overpriced by about 10 grand. But they're a Harley. You're paying for the name. If that's what you like, that's what you get. There are cheaper bikes that'll do the same thing. Nothing wrong with them. I just happen to prefer Harley. But then again, I make bad financial decisions, so don't take financial advice from me. Where are we at? Okay, I'm gonna let the chat go here in just a second. When I'm not trying to find the road. I know there's another curve right up here. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for helping me get home. Thank you for listening to me freeze. I appreciate everyone. And that is a good Mexican restaurant right there. If you're ever in the area, El Jimador. Okay, here's the curve. I know I usually take this a lot faster. But anyways, bye-bye, and thank you so much. Let's see if I can find the button.